Alright, we're gonna set sail with some pirates today. Hi there, fellow moviegoers! Chris here with the Movie Chair, and welcome to Flashback Friday Review! Today, we set sail for the year 2003 and review the hit blockbuster film of that year, Pirates of the Caribbean, Curse of the Black Pearl. I think everybody knows the story to this movie pretty much by heart now, seeing as how the franchise is still very popular these days. So, won't go too much into about the plot detail of the movie, but let's talk about the fact that how this movie was not based on a book, was not based on a comic book, or anything else like that. It was actually based on an amusement park ride at Disneyland. Now, I remember back in 2003 when I first heard this movie coming out and heard that it was based on a ride, I was just sitting there thinking to myself, what? How do you base a movie on an amusement park ride? Don't make no sense. But I did go to the movie theater to see it because I was intrigued by it. It did look interesting. And I was glad I did because this is one of those movies that had like a very special feeling to it when you went to go see it up in the big screen. At least the story did have a little bit of a mystery surrounding it where you weren't exactly sure what was going to happen during the film. You may have had a good idea, but it did offer up a little bit of a swerve every now and then. The thing that I took away from this movie a lot was the character interactions, especially between characters such as Jack and Elizabeth. Two polar opposite characters, but when they got together, there was something special and something very memorable about the way they treated each other. You know, it was actually funny to watch those two together. And speaking of Jack Sparrow, he obviously stole the show in this movie. After this thing came out, I think everybody was doing their worst Jack impersonations, whether it was with his talking or with his drunk sea legs walking that he did on land. But let's not forget about Barbossa as well. Jeffrey Rush, in the way that he portrayed him, he gave him like a mean spirit since he was the bad guy. But there was still like a sympathetic feeling that you had toward him at times too, especially when he was describing the curse to Elizabeth in that one scene. You know, him talking about how he just missed the simple things like being able to eat and taste an apple, and how that was going to be the very first thing that he did after the curse was lifted. All of these emotions and feelings that we had in this film were brought to life not only by the characters, but by the music in the movie as well. This movie did its best to give the music a very strong, swashbuckling thing to it. And if you need proof of this, just listen to the track Black Pearl from this album. It's probably one of my favorite tracks from the film, and if you haven't listened to it just by itself yet, you should search for it on YouTube after you finish watching this video. Bottom line, this was and still is the best Pirates of the Caribbean movie that has been made so far. And I mean, obviously the success of this movie is very, very vivid. The series is still going, and also it gave Disney the courage to try to turn another one of their amusement park rides, the Haunted Mansion, into another movie. But that's a different movie for a different review on a different Flashback Friday. But what say you, my viewers? Do you agree with what I have to say about this movie? Please let me know down there in the comments section below. And also, don't forget, if you enjoyed my video, please give it a like, and also subscribe to the channel so that you can stay up to date with all the upcoming Flashback Friday reviews, movie trailer reactions, and other movie news that will be coming your way. Alright my friends, that's all the time we have for today. I'll be seeing you guys later, and I will save you a movie chair for the next video.